All right, welcome to the next STEM rotation. This is number 3 for you guys. So you are going to be building a shelf for the elf. Kind of like Elf on the Shelf, but you're building a shelf for the elf. So in just a second, you're going to be split up into your STEAM teams, and you're going to be working on the challenge together. Before we split up, who can maybe remind me what STEM stands for, or STEAM? STEM or STEAM, we use both. What does the S in STEM stand for, Elijah? Science. All right. T. Jackson.
Technology.
Technology, good. Aiden, E. You're going to be doing a lot of this today. All right. Elijah?
Education.
Close. That's a good guess. Okay.
Engineering.
Engineering. And then sometimes we throw in the A for Kylie.
I was gonna say the
Cars. Cash. A.
Art.
Art. And today kind of has some art in it. And Raquel, what is the M?
Math.
Math. And you're definitely going to be doing some math near the end of today's activity. So let me tell you what every team will get. First and foremost, this is a competition. So you're competing amongst people in the class, but you're also competing against Miss Ash's class and Miss Hopkins' class. And I'll tell you how they come into play in just a second. Aiden, I love that you're paying attention to me. They have already built their shelves. Your goal is you want to get a shelf that's the tallest shelf. Okay? So you want the tallest shelf possible using the materials provided, and your elf that you will get has to sit on your shelf. Okay, so this is your elf. They've been through a lot. Clearly, they've been through 2 classes. So your elf will sit. I will tell you, I thought that the elf had to sit on the top, but I saw a group in the last class that their elf sat like in the middle of their shelf. It was still sitting on the shelf, and their shelf went taller than the elf, and that was interesting to see that. So it doesn't necessarily have to sit on the top, as long as it's sitting on your shelf. You cannot Play-Doh it to the side of your shelf. It's got to sit on your shelf. So you need something flat somewhere to be your base to hold your elf. Jackson, do you have a question?
Like, if you're like trying to make a big tower, like a shelf, and what if you can't reach the top?
You'll have to work as a team to figure that out.
He can do it.
You'll have to see. Okay? So, that's the challenge, is you want it to be the tallest shelf possible. If you can hear me, snap once. Perfect. You want the tallest shelf possible. Okay? So we will see who first has the tallest shelf in the classroom. Then we will see who has the tallest shelf out of the 3 classes. So if you look, Miss Ash's class, their tallest shelf was 9 inches. In Miss Hopkins' class, their tallest shelf was 16 inches. That team got real creative, and I will tell you, they're the ones that their elf sat kind of in the middle. They got real creative with it and kind of did some interesting things. So let me tell you the materials that you will get during the process. All right? Everybody gets an elf. I think some are girls, some are boys. It doesn't matter what elf you get. Everybody gets a tub of Play-Doh. Okay? And you only get 1, so you got to kind of use your materials wisely. Everybody will get 50 popsicle sticks. Okay? And don't worry, there are some that have some Play-Doh on them. It's okay. You'll just add to it. And then you also have a red cup. In the first group, everybody asked me, can you use the cup? And I said yes. So feel free to use the red cup however you see fit. Okay? You can use it in any way that you need to use it for your challenge. Okay? You can't use the Play-Doh cup, but you can use the red cup. Okay? So, you can't use anything with the Play-Doh cup, but you can use the red cup. Okay? So those are the materials that every team will get. You will have 15 minutes to build your towers, your shelves. Sorry, not a tower. It is kind of like a tower. It'll just hold an elf.
Tower shelf.
And then we will measure them all together. Who can tell me, before we really even start to build, what's probably the most important part before we even start to build and use the materials? Drew? Well, we definitely have to gather the materials. A and B?
Think of a plan.
Think of a plan, okay? So when you meet with your STEAM teams, I like STEAM teams because it rhymes. When you meet with your STEAM teams in just a second, I'm going to set the timer for 3 or 4 minutes. And in that time, you're just going to get to plan. Think about what you think will work. I will just tell you that Miss Ash's class, I saw a couple of their groups that sat together and everybody voiced their opinions and their ideas. And everybody listened, and then they all collaborated, and they put those ideas together. And guess what? That team was the best team, and they were the most successful team. So, just FYI, that when you communicate and you work as a team, it usually works better. Just somebody to me yesterday.
Okay.
I mean, you can grade them if you want. I'm kidding. Thank you.
And while my kids are working, I'm like cleaning because I have all these parents coming, and I'm like, my room is a wreck.
All right, so you're going to plan for a few minutes first, and then we will start the building process. All right, if you are, let me see if I can remember my 5. If you are Team Christmas Ornament, I'd like for you to stand up and walk over. You can sit in front of the Christmas tree in that corner, in front of the shelves. Wow, what a great transition. If you can go ahead and sit, and y'all can y'all can really start to chat and maybe brainstorm. If you are Team Christmas Tree, you may walk and sit in front of the wreath in that corner there. If you are Team Stocking, you're going to sit here in the middle, kind of to the side of the carpet. Right here in the middle. If you are Team Present, you can sit over here in this corner. And then left is Team Candy Cane. Yes? Team Candy Cane, you mentioned it. Alright, I'm going to start the 3-minute timer. And you may begin your planning process. So make a plan for what you will do.
I don't know. So I was thinking that we could have a cup and Play-Doh on the end, and then a stick, and then Play-Doh, and then a stick, and then Play-Doh. Let's not try and make it wide, because that'll make it too big. Now the elf will fit, but we won't have enough sticks. Yeah, but it's can't put me in. I know how it still has to be sharp. So enough size.
Ready to hear your plan.
We already think about making like a little Christmas tree. Just stop.
So what's your goal to get it high? What's your goal to get so high?
We're thinking about maybe getting it to like 17 or like
Okay, do you have a plan of how you're going to build?
Yes.
Are you getting up to 17?
Yes.
Are you just keeping it a secret?
Yes. So no one can steal it.
We shall see. Alright, what is this group thinking? Y'all got a plan?
We're thinking about pouring the Play-Doh down first, and then the 2 sticks.
So you want like a solid base. Interesting.
After we get
Alright, 1 minute left to plan. What do you have a plan?
I think I have a plan.
Alright, is it your team or is it y'all's team? Is it Kylie's idea or is it the team's idea?
Team's idea.
Alright, somebody else tell me the idea.
My opinion is that
Remember, you want lots of. You want to be high. You want it to be high. That's what you're doing. Lots of high. All right, y'all have a plan?
Yeah, we're gonna put the on the bottom and then just add sticks. We're gonna build
All right, 40 seconds.
You can have what you want.
I'm going to bring you your supplies, but don't put them in yet. Alright, I'm going to give y'all a piece of paper so you can build on top of it. If you want to take the supplies out, you can, but just don't start building. You can take your supplies out, just don't start building. You're building on top of the white piece of paper.
Girls do Play-Doh, boys do sticks. Got it? Girls Play-Doh, boys sticks.
You're building on top of that. All right, your 15 minutes starts right now. You may build. Alright, now you don't want to waste all your Play-Doh at the beginning.
That's a little bit too much. Like that much, yeah, but not like a big watch like that. This is what I meant. Wait, should we pull it taller?
You can stand up when you build.
Oh, we should push it.
You probably want a strong base, right?
Okay, strong base right here. Yeah, look at what else we get right here.
Remember, you're trying to get higher than 16 inches.
Okay. Like the tape at both. No,
Alright, what do you want to do with those?
What I was thinking was that maybe just stick it down and we'll do it like
Yeah, but look, that's a lot of Play-Doh that you can right out of this. Remember, you have a red cup you can use too.
Yes, that's true. There's a lot.
Remember, you need 17 inches or higher.
Oh, I got it.
How can you make like a strong base? So think about a strong base. That's going to be the foundation. Let's think about what shape might make a strong base. Alright, so why don't, let me see some places. Let's try something. Why don't we, I like the idea of a square, but how can you make a strong square? Using a square.
Wait, I think I know how.
Maybe connect them with something?
Exactly. Connect them to a bundle of Play-Doh, and then
Here's this. Yeah, but I like the square idea. Why don't y'all try building squares? Just continue to build up.
wait.
We make like cubes. We're starting with the cup. Alright, don't waste all your Play-Doh on the bottom.
I'm trying to do a small square.
Yeah, the cup doesn't have to go on the bottom. You can use the cup somewhere else in the design. We're working all together as a team.
Taking the Play-Doh.
Everybody's working
Why
together.
didn't you keep saying you're not the boss? You can't do it.
Nobody's the boss because we're all working
Oh
together.
my goodness, what happened there? You stepped on it. Accidentally.
I think everybody's the boss in the group.
Anybody's the boss. I need some Play-Doh. Too bad. It's not funny. We haven't used the single stick people. Guys, don't blame me. I never played that. All I do is sit on the boss and
Nothing's gonna build if you don't have a strong base. Y'all need a good, strong base.
that's what we're trying to do something about.
Let's think. What shape do you think will make it?
Yeah, square.
Okay, sticks are not a shape. Y'all think a square?
It's not right here.
So why don't y'all start with a strong square? How could you maybe connect the pieces to make a square? So Jayla says maybe start with a square. So we'll connect them. Oh, maybe then you could do this. And build it up.
We're winning. Yeah, we're winning. We got 19. And
She's got all the fun.
yeah.
Why don't y'all try this? If this shape doesn't work, maybe try a triangle.
We use a bunch of sticks.
You're gonna have to work together, Jayla. Come over here. You're gonna have to work together. You're gonna have to help each other attach the pieces. Okay, so I would maybe start back here.
Mr. Rickay called Sydney a crybaby.
Okay, Rickay, I need you to drop your phone.
Where's the Play-Doh?
Alright, so you got some good height. Let's see if you can get this.
Where's the Play-Doh? I got the
Yeah, remember, you gotta have an elf that will sit on that.
I know you guys. We're gonna make a plaque for you. We're gonna squish the Play-Doh, and then we're gonna put it on the cup. What's the brine that elf will the nut? It doesn't need a hole.
It's gotta sit
I'm
somewhere.
juggling it. It doesn't need a chill. It needs to be home.
Gotta sit.
This elf needs to be home. I'm gonna just until the Play-Doh gets all done, and then let's stack a
Hey,
bunch
look,
of
the
sticks.
cup doesn't necessarily have to be at the base. You can use the cup somewhere else. Maybe you can build the base first and then attach the cup.
Why are you doing it on the my paper?
It's not your paper, it's everybody's.
Oh, I thought that was the paper that I brought from. So we need to make. Do you think another?
Oh, well, I'm wondering maybe if you did like 4 of those to make a strong base. Maybe that would hold and support better.
Yeah, but we need to surround it with Play-Doh so it'll work. Let's put a little bit more Play-Doh here so we can add more sticks. That'll be. Wait, I got an idea. Why don't we use the No, guys, stop.
y'all making like a strong base? So instead of just a square, you can be like double.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong.
See, you're not supposed to have Play-Doh over here. It's supposed to all be in this paper.